Hey folks, and welcome back to my kitchen for another tasty home cocktail. I'm Sam from Duncan Taylor. I look after the UK sales, and this week we are going to be looking at my twist on the Revolver cocktail. So for those that aren't very familiar with the Revolver cocktail, it is a twist. What was a twist on the Manhattan, where you're removing the sweet red vermouth and putting in a coffee element, so a coffee liqueur essentially. Mine's slightly different. It takes it to a whole different level, I think, with this, because we're not only using one Scotch whisky, we're using two Scotch whiskies in this, and we're using the Big Smoke 46, and we're using the Black Bull 12-year-old. So the Big Smoke 46, that's a blended Islay malt, and it is bottled at 46%. It is everything you would expect from an Islay malt whiskey. Those lovely smoky, peaty, seaweedy notes, everything all the way right the way through that. It adds a really nice dimension to this cocktail. It puts in, has a nice sweet, subtle finish to it. It's not too overpowering. And because it's been matured in ex-bourbon casks, there's a nice little bit of vanilla and toffee notes that come through there as well. And then the second whiskey that we're using is the Black Bull 12-year-old. So we've done a few cocktails using the Black Bull 12-year-old previously. This, I think, adds a nice little rich depth element to this cocktail. It really complements the coffee. If you're familiar with the whiskey, you know that there's kind of rich dried fruit notes in there. There's a little bit of you can almost go vanilla-y right the way through to coffee in there, that sort of thing in there. So it really adds a good element to this cocktail. So it's kind of a cocktail for both people that are experimenting with smoky whiskies, kind of introducing themselves to smoky whiskies, and for those that absolutely love smoky whiskies. So it's a little bit of something for everybody, this cocktail. So let's have a look what's in it. So we've touched on the whiskies that we're putting in it. So we're going to be using 35 mils of the Big Smoke. We're going to be using 15 mils of the Black Bull 12-year-old. We're going to be using 20 mils of the coffee liqueur. Any coffee liqueur that you want. You can put Kahlua in there, you can put Tia Maria in there, or anything like that. You've probably got something in the back of your cupboard. We've just got some sugar syrup as well. We're going to be using 20 mils of that, and then we're going to be adding in a little bit of orange bitters in there as well. This is a stirred drink. It's not a shaken one, so I don't need my shaking tins. This is just going to be stirred down in my stirring glass with a spoon. I've got my strainer. I've got my measure. So we go making it. Right, so first things first, let's start with the whiskey. And this one we're going to be putting in 35 mils of the Big Smoke. So this is what's going to make most of the cocktail. I'm going to pour that in there like that. Pop that back up there so you can all have a little look at the bottle. Then we're going to be putting in 15 mils of the Black Bull 12-year-old. Again, if you're not familiar with any of these whiskies, just go and check out the Duncan Taylor Facebook page, or go and check out any of the websites and things. There's a website for all of them. So we're going to just put in 20 mils of the coffee liqueur like so, and we're going to put in 20 mils of the sugar syrup. So this just kind of, it lengthens it a little bit and it gives it a little bit more just a touch of sweetness. Got a few ice cubes in here. I'm just going to pop them in there like that without making too much mess, and then just stir it down. I think every time I make this cocktail, it tastes better and better. I think that's just about ready. As usual, I've got a nice coupe glass chilling in the freezer. There we go. Favourite kind of glass. And then we are going to just single strain this lovely cocktail. Some great colour on there. We're going to just single strain it into a coupe glass, like so. deal with the mess later. And then I've just got a little orange peel. So you've seen me, sorry, lemon peel. You've seen me do this bit before, and just putting a little bit of the oils into the cocktail. So the citrus kind of just gives it a lovely kind of element. You get that on the nose, and you get that sweetness on the initial hit. So I'm just going to pop that in like that. And then we have a Revolver with the Big Smoke and Black Bull 12-year-old. Thanks guys, enjoy, and I'll see you again soon.